Hey friends, what's up? It is your buddy Keith, and I am live here again in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. And yes, we've got another awesome Ibanez guitar to share with you guys. Actually, one from Team J-Craft. Yes, I'm going to tell you all about it. If you're new to the channel, hit like, hit subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, please still hit like. I appreciate that, guys. And we're going to drool over some awesome guitars I show you up close as if you're holding them in your very own hands. So, what are we dealing with today, guys? First of all, how's everyone doing? Man, we're on the home stretch here of Lockdown 2.0 in England. And we don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like they're giving us Christmas. That's always nice. Hope you guys are doing okay. But back to this guitar. This is a time capsule. This came to us from, I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I think I got it from a guitarist in Belgium. And it took a while to get here, but it was well worth the wait. This is a 2570E. E as in Echo. 2570E RG series Prestige. Love these Prestige logos. Let me turn the lighting down so you can see that blingy mother of pearl. Look how cool that looks. And this is great. This guitar was made from 05 through 2007, and this was a special color, Vital Gold, that only existed for 2007. 1 year, guys. I've never seen one before. It has this really cool textured finish to it. What's beautiful about this texture is, for starters, it just gives it a little bit of more of a dynamic appearance, and how light hits it. It's just a little bit more interesting, you know? Kind of looks like reflective foil. Really, really cool. But the other nice thing about these textured finishes is when you do get scratches and bumps and dings, they don't really show up. It masks them quite well. So you get a little bit more mileage out of your instrument. Now this has barely been played. I mean, look, 13 years old, almost 14 years old now, because we're at the end of 2020, and look at this tremolo. There's like no pitting, no corrosion. Look at how like reflective it is. That's crazy. The pickups, the font, the logos on the pickups, no wear on them. The fretboard, the frets have no wear, guys. Look at that. I mean, this thing just hasn't been played. Absolutely beautiful. You've got the shark tooth style inlays. Beautiful wizard neck. The neck on this is insane. And this guitar is like brand new. I mean, it still has all the plastic on the back. It's got the 2007 inspection sticker from Music Mania. I don't know where that dealership is. Look, even inside you can see through the tremolo cover. You can see the paint. And look at how clean this is. This is, like, I mean, there's no buckle rash. This guitar, I can find, like, one mark on it. One tiny little thing right there. And if I didn't tell you it, you'd never notice it. You'd never see it. And the neck is just one of the most beautiful Ibanez wizard necks that I've seen. And some people are real picky because they do change the profiles each year. They try and mix it up a bit. Get that Team J-Craft logo on the back. All the tuners. Again, it's like no corrosion. This thing is so pretty. A couple, just noticed it looking through the camera there. A couple little very minor dings where it looks like somebody maybe leaned it against a wall. But, I mean, extremely tiny, guys. I wouldn't blame someone for calling this mint. I don't think it gets much more mint than this when you get to 13, 14 years old. You know, it still has the plastics on the back. Interesting about this finish, I'll show you on the front, is I imagine that where you get spots that come into contact with the skin, you can see it's hard to see in real life, but in the video and with the camera, if I angle the lens, you can kind of see where the tint gets a little bit lighter. And then there's a spot like right here where I guess where maybe the pick would get close to the body. It gets a little bit lighter. Those are the only two spots. It's really nitpicky stuff there, guys. But I think this is a fine example of an all-original 2007 2570E. Vital gold. Love this color. Look at how crisp that Ibanez logo is on the tremolo. I'd love to hear in the comments, guys, what RG series you like and love. The next one that came after this had the I think EZ designation. It had the Edge Zero tremolo. We could adjust it here. I think that's quite handy and quite nice. I think there's others people that just don't really mind. A lot of people just remove the back cover, leave it opened forever. And then the Wizard necks, they vary very fine amounts. But some people like, oh, it has to be the 2004 this, or it has to be this exact model. If you go on the Ibanez wiki, you can see how many different RG series have been made under the Prestige line. It's insane. There's so many different variants. And to get one that's this clean, love the case. The case is awesome. To get one this clean, where they only made it for a year, and they only made this color for 2007, you know, the diehard fans, I must admit, I'm a huge fan, but I'm not a diehard fan. I don't know the individual years and specs and everything else like that. And some people be like, oh, that's the version 3 tremolo, or that's the, you know, that's the version 4 that they only did for 1 year, and that's my favorite one. See, I don't know that level of detail. So I'd love to hear in the comments for the big Ibanez nerds, like what you know about this model, the ones that came before or after it, what your favorites are, what the go-to features and most sought-after features and years are. I'd love to know more about these, especially in the 2000 range. Look at this beautiful manual to get. I wonder how much it costs to print that. This thing probably costs, get all the reflective tint. I mean, I bet this costs every bit. Probably $10 to make something like this and have it printed out that nicely. Just, like, even on the back, totally unnecessary. Printed in Japan. Wow. This is all textured. You know, but it's that level of detail and care. You just don't get stuff like that from other manufacturers. So you got an open pocket there. You've got nice storage. This is plush, guys. This is very thick, very plush, like grandma's carpet. Grandma Gannon up in New York. 93 years old, my grandmother is. She still has plastic on her couches. Ah! I love, this is so handy, so smart. You pick up from there, because this is very well fitted, guys. This does not move around at all in the case. You can, I mean, you could confidently, you don't have to bubble wrap this. You could send this in its case. You don't have to worry about these getting damaged. Best cases in the world. Yeah, so has that DiMarzio Ibanez partnership. Beautiful. Funny thing about DiMarzio, which I did not know, somebody, an Ibanez fan pointed this out to me, is that they do proprietary pickup mountings that are triangle shaped, so that if you try to get like other pickups, they don't fit. It's quite funny. So he had to, on one of ours, he actually kind of like rounded out the routings. And I don't know how accurate that is. That's just what he told me, but I believe him. You know, where they get kind of triangle shaped. Obviously, this one you could throw in any single coil. But if you do want to change these, you might have to just get in there and widen out that V ever so slightly. We did have one guy do that, and that's what he blamed it on. If you have any experience with this, let me know. I have seen lots of people swap out the stock Ibanez DiMarzios, so I never really paid attention to the shapes here and here, though. So, a little bit extra info for you there. I think that about wraps it up, guys. I'm going to get going. We're going to put this on the website. Sorry to everyone. Our website was down for a few days. It wasn't down, but the security certificate was expired. So it was giving people crazy warnings. But feel free to hop back on the website. It's working totally fine now. This is going to go back. This is going to go up on it probably tomorrow morning. We're going to update all of our recording gear because we have a lot of new stuff that isn't listed in our gear section. We've got new artists that aren't listed, so we're going to update a whole bunch of stuff there. What else? I think that's about it. This will be on reverb.com. We'll get it up there before Black Friday. It's Thanksgiving and Black Friday at the end of this week. Got to get that up there. And then releases. We've got a new rock band, King of the Dead. Go check them out on YouTube and Spotify. King of the Dead. The song is called Control. We've got Jay Busy in here recording a bunch of really cool acoustic stuff with a great guitarist, Michael Blackwell. He's been on The Tonight Show, The Late Late Show. He's been touring with Louis Capaldi and Louis Tomlinson. Huge, huge session guy. He's been in here past week doing a bunch of cool stuff. So we've got cool stuff in the works, guys. And we've got a singer coming in next Friday who was just on The Ellen Show, the Ellen DeGeneres TV show in America. She's coming in, so stay tuned. Lots of cool stuff coming up on the channel. All right? I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching and drooling over this Ibanez with me. I'll catch you later, guys.